So from next week we will hear Srila Gurudev's recorded lectures. Within 2 weeks is the divine appearance of our merciful Gurudev. Srimad Bhakti Vaibhav Puri Goswami Maharaj ki Srila Siddhartha Goswami Maharaj ki here. The organization is necessary only to spread truth to the people. So organization is necessary only to spread truth to the people for their benefit. Where organization has no value in and of itself. When the organization is distributing something healthy to the atmosphere, that organization is to be welcomed. Otherwise, if any organization fails to distribute truth, it goes amiss. It commits suicide and it fails to do its proper duty. So organization only necessary for spreading the Mahaprabhus. That if organization is used for the distribution, something healthy to the atmosphere, that organization is to be welcomed. Otherwise, organization fails to distribute truth, it goes amiss, it commits suicide. And that's because those who are not directly engaged in distributing Mahaprabhu's message, or they are not directly or indirectly engaged in an organized way, it may fail. So those who are not preaching, those who are like Babajis, like the Goswamis, there was no organization necessary. Spontaneously, their devotion, their Krishna consciousness was spontaneous. All the time they were engaged in the service, but it was not planned, not organized. Like we heard some great Babaji Vaishnavas, Vamsidas Babaji. He thought, oh my Lord, in the night, midnight, he thought, oh my Lord, he's hungry, maybe I have to cook some. He cooked a feast for him. It was not spontaneous. Then after 2 days, he realized he was so deep absorbed in chanting his name, the name of the Lord. 2 days later, he remembered, oh, I have offering is still there. So he took the offering and ate it. Also, our Gokishodas Babaji, he thought Krishna is hungry now. But he had only one brinjal or eggplant. but he had no fire or something to cook it. So he just broke it into pieces and put it on a leaf. And afterwards, he accepted a raw, uncooked eggplant as prasadam, as the mercy of the Lord. So they are not organized, right? But we do it, we keep the organization in the temple here. It is very important because it has to go in an organized way, otherwise we will go astray, we will be catched by Maya illusion. We cannot imitate these devotees. And we also have to organize to worship deities or to how do we build a temple, we build for the devotees houses, so this has to be organized. But it is all for the purpose of preaching. We should always see like this, of being engaged in the service of Mahaprabhu. And also, we are beginners, we have to organize, otherwise we have to follow some rules, regulations. Otherwise it will be a big mess. So that's because the programs has to be organized in a temple for Kanishtanikari, for us, so that we can follow the rules and regulations who are necessary. So if my inner voice, my spiritual conscience, decides that a type of company cannot really help me, then I will be under painful necessity to give it up and to run away towards my destination in the direction that my spiritual conscience guides me. Others will be hypocrisy, and it will check our real progress. So conscience, if one really wants Krishna spiritual understanding, he has to follow conscience. Conscience also means super soul. Because if we are sincere, he will guide us to the proper place. If we are not sincere, we will not be guided. He will guide us to the next bar, it's called, or entertainment. So otherwise it will be hypocrisy, and it will check our real progress. If we are not follow our conscience, means the super soul, Paramatma, is guiding us. In 1927, perhaps, there was a big solar eclipse. At that time, the Kurukshetra Math was newly started. And I was the Math commander there. Prabhupada Srila Saraswati Thakur went there, and a spiritual exhibition was also arranged. This exhibition depicted how Dwaraka Krishna and the gopis met. At that time, I first heard our Guru Maharaj, why on a solar and lunar eclipse, especially the solar eclipse, people come in lakhs and crores to a holy place and take part. So I remember his explanation. The planets come in a particular line at that time, and there is the possibility that by increased attraction they may clash and everything may be finished, pulverized by that clash. With this apprehension of a natural disaster, the people try to utilize their time in the best way possible by coming to a holy place, taking part, chanting the name of the Lord, and concentrating their spiritual activities in what may be. Talking part, chanting and concentrating their spiritual activities in what may be their last moments. According to their religious beliefs, they may chant certain prayers to engage in Nam Sankirtan. So when the general apprehension of destruction comes, whether individual or collective, we shall try our best to utilize our time with the high conception with divinity. That is very good. It is also appreciable that where the apprehension of danger is acute, one runs there for relief work. That is laudable. Circumstances may vary, and how far the intention is correct in a particular case is to be judged. When I was in Madras, one man came to me and preached about the Ramakrishna mission's activities. He challenged. You want to deliver the people, but they are dying of famine and disease. You do not go to help them. But if they die, to whom will you preach? His arguments. So relief work is necessary. This was his opinion. That they have to get food so that they do not die. Medicine and good health. After that you can give the inspiration about God. This process is good, but if they die, then who will help in a spiritual way? My reply to him was, if there's a famine in the country and I have some food and I'm distributing it to thousands who are flocking around me, but someone runs away, what should I do? Should I continue distributing food to those who are nearby, or stopping that? Should I run after the man who ran away to catch him and give some food to him? What should I do? I asked him in this way. This example I heard before. Almost. It's the same. So someone runs away, also as devotee we have to think like this. Someone is not interested, why should we run after him? If so many are interested, or some are interested, and put my energy in those who are interested. Otherwise, those who are interested and don't get help, what is the use running after one who is not interested? Similar men are indeed dying, but there are also those who surround me, ready to take what I have to give them. Why should I interrupt the important function of distribution to chase the fleeing man? I will lose my time by running and leaving the distribution. So many living persons are coming, so why should I be partial only to the dying? There are already hundreds and thousands around me. The very needy persons are already around me. It must be judged as to which policy will be more fruitful. Of course, if there are so many attendants to look after those who are crowded here, then it may be considered that I can go to chase the others and give them nourishment. Otherwise, there's no need to lose time running or traveling. Our aim will be to engage ourselves always in this distribution. Again, distribution may not be the only work. Some are seen to distribute, some are supplying, and others are cooking. Different functions are necessary to save the people. Some disasters are acute and some minor, but disasters are always occurring. It is not only limited to the human beings, but so many insects, animals, and others are also in need of receiving such vibration that comes from the divine layer. When Mahaprabhu went through the Jarikanda forest, even the lions, elephants, and deer receive benefit from his Nam Sankirtan. Nam Sankirtan should be done properly. We shall always emanate that divine energy. We shall try to invite and distribute as a mediator to throw and distribute. Therefore, we shall engage ourselves in the most identified duty of serving as a mediator. This is the primary thing. I may be deeply engaged in drawing from the upper layer and emanate that towards the environment. That sort of high ray or wave is necessary. Yeah, any question on this? Or any comments? He speaks shortly about the fault-finding nature. We go to judge in the case of others. Why should he receive all this mercy? He has got so many defects, so many disqualifications, an opposing attitude. Why should he be accepted or given any chance? But we want mercy for ourselves. So don't come to judge me, because then I have no hope, my Lord. We should always think like this, always seeing the whole thing. If I find fault in others, he is not qualified, why he gets mercy? Why should he be accepted or given any chance? But we want mercy for ourselves. Don't come to judge me, one should say to the Lord. Don't judge me, because then I have no hope, my Lord. This is the attitude, should be the attitude of a Vaishnava. Because, of course, we are free of faults, not? But in case not, then better we should take this mood. Don't come to judge me, my Lord, because then I have no hope to understand, to become servant. If any question, you just ask, because I have to get some response, otherwise I am speaking to the lamp.
I have one, but it's about the first part you read.
Yes.
About this eclipse and how people, if they are in danger, they are more intensive to the spiritual life. So what is, if doctor said you have 6 months left, so is it, you can just stop eating and drinking and chant, or you have to wait till the, or is this suicide or not?
No, a devotee, real devotee is always engaged in service of Krishna, either physically or mentally, or his whole existence. He identifies with, I cannot live without Krishna, I cannot stay. So how can I get his association? I want to constantly serve him. Whatever way the capacity is there, as long as I can clearly, my mind is not, or it will be not disturbed if we are engaged in the service of the Lord. Mentally, we can serve. And our Gurudev, in his last years, he did not do any physical. Even he stopped speaking. But just his presence, just the divine, the connection he had with his Guru and Gauranga and Radharani, Krishna, it was divine. So just his presence, his service was like this. He still served. And he's still serving now. He's not dead. So we can always go. We should not, as soon as I want to control or want to influence the way as it goes, I get in trouble. I will be guided by the external level. We are already dead, but we have not realized it is just we lose the body, and this, as long as we think when we lose the body, then life comes to an end. Then we have not understood, we have not realized. That's because it is important that we make connection in this world now, that we are getting free from this identification. I am this body, I am this mind, I am this member of Austria, I am this, that, and so forth. I'm not. It's only temporary. So I have to come to the realization, I must realize I'm your eternal servant. And I meant for you, you are my everything, like this. If this is sincerely, if we go this way, then we have no problem. Yes. Sannyasa in reality means that you commit suicide for the material world. It is not, we have nothing to do with anything in this mundane, in this atmosphere or world where we are living now. Because it's illusion. We think time is, we have much time. When I was young, I was thinking, oh, I'm so young, and one who is 25, oh, he's quite old. Now we think we are getting now old, we still think, oh, he's 80, 90. So I still can walk, I can still do. We keep this, it will go on, no. It will not go on like this. And with this attitude, with this understanding, you have to come again and go and start from the beginning. And it will go on like this as long as we are not understanding who we are. And whatever situation may come, we always have to stick to Krishna, and Krishna will care for us. We have to develop this faith in the Lord. If we have no faith, He will not reveal Himself to us. We will not understand, only theoretically, perhaps. But die, every moment you die, or you have to be ready to die, to leave. This mentality loses and there is no meaning for someone who has understood who he is. That we are spiritual beings, that we are eternal associates or servants of the Lord. And we have nothing to do with this plane where we are now suffering, or we are going to so many good and bad things. But this is all temporary. It's not real. You will understand when you have to go.
Can I ask you? Why I have doubts in God?
What is if this is not truth? What he says there, or what the Shastras say, what the Vaishnavas speak. But my life now, this is truth, I think. This is reality. I have no faith. Die to live. This mentality of what we call life, it is belongs to the illusory energy, to the Maya, because it's temporary. It has a beginning and an end. Can you understand this principle? You are born. Yeah. You think you will die one day.
Sometimes.
Maybe not, huh? You still hope.
Oh, he sometimes think about this. That he will sometimes think. Not every day.
Yes, we are forced to accept it, you know, if I like it or not. And if I do not know what it means, if you have not understood who you are, that you cannot die, it's only the body, and you think you are the body, then you will die. This is called what we call the dying. But if you realize that you are spirit, you are the life in the body. You are Jivatma, soul. And the soul has no beginning and no end. It is eternal.
I don't understand. I'm Jiva. I don't understand this.
And you have to chant a lot of Mahamantra and do seva and hope and pray to the Lord. Because you're not ready to accept it, because you have too many plans in this world. So why should Krishna let you understand? You will just create a lot of disturbance on the higher level of consciousness. There, on the higher level, everything moves according to Krishna's will, his will, his pastimes. You think you are Krishna, you move as I want. But you cannot escape from birth. You see, it's old age, death. So if you learn this as in young age, if you understand something from this, then you get the chance to advance. When you think, I will engage this when I'm 60 or something, then this will be too late. At 60 you cannot give up your habits so easily anymore. You are deep-rooted in this world here.
Maharaj, this is really, confusing because on the one way, you're telling, but I feel like, I must have some experience of this world, but on another way, we have this experience, and if I become old and doing all these material things, I will not after engage myself in spirituality, so this is a little bit...
Yes. Little problem for you. Don't worry, you're not alone.
No, if you feel...
The whole material world is in the same situation. You think this is something, you will get just by this is not easy to get. You have to give something up, and then you will get something new. Then you will get more and more, step by step, slowly, as you can, according to your capacities you have. You know, you are 20 now. Full of plans. Plan. Full of desires. Anyway, there are also old people who have many desires. It is very rare to find someone who wants to really make this step, you know. We have to, we need the mercy of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Guru and Gauranga, and the Lord. If that's because we have to serve them. If they are satisfied, if they see your heart, they see what is going on, where you are level, on what level you are moving. So accordingly, they will support you. Whatever level you may be, they will help you on this level. First you have to say, maybe you can stop eating meat, leber case. Leber case is half a case, and I don't know if there's, I don't know why they call it like this. This is beginning. Then we had one class, not very intelligent boys. They're coming from a school, and the topic come, you know, we are vegetarian, we not want to kill any living being for our tongue satisfaction. They said, impossible. And after we served them some prasad, they could not, or only a few, they could not accept.
Even
Yeah.
sweet.
Huh?
Even sweet.
Yeah. They are, you know, they are so rooted in this material life that they cannot imagine, you know. When they see a cow, a calf, or a pig, or a chicken, or whatever they eat, fish, what they see, not a living being, they see a schnitzel with 4 feet. How they call it, the wings of the chicken wings. No? You know, if somebody looks at you and says, oh, he would taste nice.
But Maharaj, it's like, excuse me, but if you thought for them it's impossible, like give up this, for me it's very similar or almost same, because for me it's also very difficult to give up something, but in more subtle way, or you know.
Of course.
So
but somewhere you have to start. You know, we have to start on the gross level. On the advanced level, you always consider your servant. You always do it, whatever you do it as a servant. Is Krishna happy what I'm doing now? And the more subtle level you're seeing, is Krishna happy what I am planning now? What I am want? Would he be satisfied? This is the more subtle plane. And when we all pass these different levels, then you will, and you are sincere. Sincerity, Srila Sridhar Goswami says, sincerity and humility is the most important things. If we are humble and sincere, then we will go on and also try to get mentally purified, not only external. And then we'll see what happens. These things, Krishna may or may not. He may appear to you in a heart or in any way he wants. And if you just get one like and how called blitz, flesh, he may be in just in a second, you know. You will think, my God, this, yes. But where I'm living, so many things may go from your life. You will not be interested anymore. What is going on in this world? You just look around in this world. It's horrible. Cheater and cheated. And they kill each other everywhere. And you're still planning the Mallorca.
I know I'm stupid.
You make progress. We are stupid, yes. If you understand this, then it's easier to work on it. But if you think, I know better, and this is not, then good luck. Sincerity is necessary. Anything more?
So Maharaj, this, if you pray sincerely for the blink of the darshan, because it will be easier to fight with them, like you explained, is this selfish or not, this prayer?
It's not the highest level.
But we can...
If I want to see Krishna, I want to have...
Because, yeah, but it will be much easier then after.
You think?
You just said.
The most advanced devotees, they don't want to see him even.
Yes, this I understand, but in our case, if we just get, you said, if you just get a blink when
yes.
automatically...
Yes, he is not showing everything of him. You just get an idea.
Okay.
This idea. It is one step towards. But this, in pure devotees and our acharyas, the Lord never leaves the heart of his pure devotees. He's always always present in the devotee's heart. Of course, and then starts the pastimes of Krishna. Sometimes they hold this, Krishna, Krishna, where you are, where you are. I am suffering so much not to see, cannot serve you. Where you are hiding. And then suddenly when you not expect, this is the pastime of the Lord. But these things are far above those levels where we are moving now. Okay, we can close it. Something. Jai Srila Sitadev Goswami Maharaj ki Jai. Jai Srila Gurudev Nitya Leela Bhavishtam Vishwapahar Namam Sandev.